What's up guys, Sand7 here, and this is episode 3 of the Let's Play, and we're about to farm Druid. You also notice I've got 10,000 gems there. That's right. I decided to go ahead and spend a little money, buy a few gems, but I'm going to purchase Druid first. I'm not going to go ahead and roll and hope to get Druid and save the shards, even though that's a smart thing to do. If you're in the same situation as me, guys, roll for Druid. Roll for, with gems to see if you get Druid, then use the shards. But I'm on a mission to buy my first legendary, and I'm buying Druid. Well, I'll go ahead and show you the shard count because I'm pretty close. And I'm 10 shards off. I basically went to sleep last night, 10 shards off, thinking I'm going to wake up fresh, get this done, and do this video. So, well, that's what I'm doing. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to farm Wave C for the last one. And you'll see this is what I've been working with. I'll just go ahead and take a look at the altar right now. And 95 Thunder God, none of them have good talents at all. 1 of 5 War Gods, it's at least a talent that's working for, his class, but it's not a great talent. I might do some talent rerolls too after I roll for some heroes. Because really, what I'm looking for is Pumpkin Duke. I really want Pumpkin Duke. Or the Reaper. Ninja would be nice too, but I need some extra DPS heroes. Right now, my team is very tank-based. I would say that as soon as I get the Druid, my 5 legendaries are going to be the 5 most HP heavy defensive legendaries you can have, and I really need some offense because in Here Be Monsters, with this setup that you're seeing me run, and pretty much any good setup taking advantage of the hero pathing of, the enemy troops on Here Be Monsters, you're going to want guys that can do damage because they're targeting the towers, meaning your guys are swinging away, so you want guys that kill quickly, and preferably guys that buff your entire team like Pumpkin Duke. Druid's energetic with the heal as well, or, Snowzilla at least is throwing out multiple targets. The Reaper hits multiple targets, but, Ninja only hits 1 target, but at least he swings fast. Also, Succubus is nice for a hero that has, some good HP, only hits 1 target, but, any of those heroes are better fits than my Paladin or my AC for Here Be Monsters, because in a good situation, I'm not going to run into anything where they're dying. Now, let's go ahead and get into this farming, and we're going to go ahead and start seeing, get enough shards. You can see I have all my turns. I've just logged on, haven't done anything, and here we go. Well, they're spawning on the bottom, and the first thing I want you to notice is you see these open gaps right here. Now, I don't want anything there, because if I had a building there, and their heroes target it, my heroes will run out and start attacking them right here, and then the heroes that are behind them following up, will attack, say, my Paladin right there, instead of having that tower targeted the entire time. Now, by keeping things away from that opening, they will always go in, every single one of them right here. You'll see every single one of them is running to this tower right here. My heroes will not be targeted until that tower is killed. That's why I prefer archer towers over magic towers, over cannon towers, because they have more HP. And you can see that tower still taking a beating, and as long as that tower stays alive, that is huge, because even if they spawn in this corner right here, I'm not that worried. I still have a tower there, and there it is. There's that spawn that I was speaking about right now. Though they're still going to go after this tower. If I would have had an archer tower or a cannon tower, that cannon would be dead, and there's a good chance my heroes would have been targeted first, possibly that tower, and as I, level Town Hall up and get some more walls, that might be feasible, but they're going to come in, and hopefully we can take care of them before they destroy it, but if they destroy it, that's okay. We just have one weak side, and it looks like it is going to go down. You'll see this is where my heroes are going to start taking aggro, but by then my Thunder God's charged up, everybody's ready to go. And boom, we're good to go. Now everybody's all revited up for the next round, so even if they spawn in this corner over here again, I think I should be alright. No, they did spawn over here, and well, what they're going to do is they're going to split, where the heroes will take down that stuff. The treants are going to go in the middle, which I don't even think they're going to do any damage whatsoever to my tower. And maybe just a tad. And Thunder God, where are you going to proc? Oh, I was hoping he'd proc on the heroes over there, but that's alright. Now they're going to run all the way around. They're going to get hit by the towers. Really, I'm not using the towers. I'm not looking to get a ton of damage from those towers. It is nice. Now, I gotta say, once you get your towers up to level 5 for Wave C, it's pretty important to have level 5 because it will one-shot their troops. It'll one-shot the archers. It'll one-shot the pyromancers. That's pretty big. Now, a level 4 tower, it's taking 2 shots. So, at level 5, archer towers become much better than cannons. And now, I've never tested the magic tower. I've never been a fan of the magic tower. I couldn't bring myself to even try it. But I gotta say, the cannon, while it was alright, it helped out a little bit, I still prefer the archer towers. Alright, now they're going to come in here, they're already beaten up, and I'm basically going to save these 2 towers, nothing's going to go wrong with them. I'm going to get the revive up on my Thunder God a little bit, which is a good thing. Now Snowy's revives up, because really right now, the only 2 heroes that I have that are really helping out a lot in this are Thunder God and Snowzilla. Now, when the tower is gone and they start taking aggro, it is nice to have AC there. I will give you that. There's no question about that. And let's see, there we go. A little stun from my heavy blow paladin right there. And we're going to wait for that proc. There it is, right on top of all the troops. That's what I want to see. That tower is going to have about half its health life. Oh, goodness, I can't talk right now. There we go. All right, well, we finish that up. Now, the dino. Which side are they coming in? I don't want them coming in on... Yep, this one should be just fine. Now, with this setup, these are level 8 walls. The only time they will try to break a wall is if they have a perfect spawn in the middle right there, which is very rare, and I've only seen it once. And from here, it looks like I've got everybody revited up, and I should be fine because Thunder God's going to go ahead and proc right now, right on top of their heroes, which is nice. As long as that dino goes down pretty quick, which we got the dino down. And we're going to be fine here because Thunder God, if he starts taking aggro, he's going to proc again. Is he already dead? No? Yes? No? Either way, looks like we lost Thunder God, but we're going to get through it. 9,000 experience, but the 20 shards. I now have enough to buy Druid, so let's go ahead and purchase Druid. Now, I got to say, the first Druid I had on my other account, well, he came with a 5 of 5 revive. He was born with that ability. And I've been lucky with some heroes born with 5 of 5 revive. That's actually the second one because my paladin over there, the second paladin I had was born with it. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead in here, and this is the first legendary I have ever bought. I don't even think I've ever bought an elite with shards. Wow, look at them, they're all lit up, ready to go. 1800, here it is, Druid. Yes. Alright, well, let's go take a look at my Druid and see what he got. Alright, Druid, give me a good talent. Oh, okay, it's a 5 of 5. I mean, Blade Shell's not the best talent, but considering I don't want to spend on talent rerolls, it's doable. You know, 9% chance to deflect all damage. It's really, Blade Shell's not a great talent. But I'll take a 5 for 5, a 5 of 5 for a talent that he's born with. Now, the first thing I need to do is I need to level up Energetic. When you get your Druid, you're going to notice, well, he only heals 2 allies. And you're going to want to go ahead and get that up as soon as possible. Now, I've got that right there. Let's go ahead and just consume this, and let's go ahead and get this up because and you can see what's going to happen right there. It's now he has 3. Really, you want to get him to 4 of 9 so he heals all 5 heroes. Anything after that's a little overkill with the heal, and really you're just boosting the attack percentage. You see right there of 210%. And let's see if we can get this up any higher. And this is definitely who I want to take up next. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of all of them. And basically, I'm going to be rolling for heroes, so he will be leveled up to 3 of 9 after that. So there we go. We got that. And I'm not going to get rid of them just yet. I probably will if I run into any issues rating might-wise. And we're going to go ahead and flip him for that. And that's the lineup I'm going to run. And make sure that Druid is on a level. Now, we've also got 1 of 2 builders going, and I want to go ahead and level that up. That's another thing, guys. If you do end up spending on gems, you know, you haven't, spent really too much. You've used all your gems for hero rolls, but you end up with a lot of gems. You end up buying gems. Buy builders, guys. They are really going to help your account. And I'm going to go ahead and buy 2 builders right now. So I have 4 builders. That means I can level all my towers up at the same time, basically doubling the speed that I can level stuff up. Now, when you're starting out an account, you're going to want to focus on Here Be Monsters. In this game, the best way to level up heroes is Here Be Monsters. No question about it. Also, it's really, really, really great for resources. You're not going to be able to farm as many shards in the dungeons per day as you would be able to with a good Here Be Monsters defense. Now, this is a variation of the Death Box, and it's a level 13 Town Hall. I'm running all level 5 Archer Towers. My hero bases are all 11 and 12, except, well, one's 10, and it's on the way to 11 right now. So, really, I need to get those hero bases up to 13. That's where they get that extra range bonus. And that's when it becomes really crucial to make sure that I don't have buildings out here, because the more range they have, the more likely they are to run out here. So as long as that's clear, that's fine. Anything out here, really, it's just I'm getting it out of the way, because this core, this death box right here, is going to take care of the enemy heroes and troops for me. This is the design of it. Using your buildings, putting them closer, causing a probability of their other heroes breaking walls, I do not suggest it. Okay, so now that we got the Druid, let's go roll. I mean, rolling is absolutely a blast in this game. It's probably my favorite thing to do in this game, and considering I believe there's about 5 different legendaries that I want or need to roll, we'll just go ahead and take a look at what I want. I mean, obviously I need a champ, I need a succubus, I need a Ninja. I really do want Ninja. And I need a Reaper. Now, Reaper, Ninja, Pumpkin Duke, those are the ones, those are the heroes I really want, and they're going to improve my squad the most. Also, if I happen to get a refight champ for the boss, I mean, wow, I'd kill for that on my main, too. All right, well, let's go ahead. We've got plenty of open spots, and let's roll. So, here we go. First one. It's a slime. That's all right. I like slimes because that gives me 600 experience towards my Druid, which is helpful. I need to get his ability up. Now, give me a legend. Slime and ordinary. Not so great. And we're going to go ahead and pop it for 1. And, okay, let's go ahead and let Druid consume some heroes. Now, one of the things about rolling for heroes, it's about 1 in 20 that you're going to roll a legend. So anything you're getting more than that, you know, it's just kind of luck. That's just the way it is. It's up and down. It's sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. And I've never been really lucky with hero rolls. I've always been lucky with talent rolls. It usually doesn't take me too many rolls to get a good talent. All right, well, we're going to hire with gems and give it to me. Oh, it's just teasing me. But I got to say, I still love that 3,000 because I rolled him, but that's 3,000 towards that right there. And he's getting ever closer to getting to that 3 of 9, which I need him to do. I need to get all my heroes to 3 of 9. And that's one of the things that when you do start rolling for heroes, all those extra heroes you don't need, don't level them up. Don't put them in the garrisons. Keep your might lower. Consume those heroes and get your other heroes up to 3 of 9. You can see Thunder God. He's close to it. Paladin's close to it. I really need to get Snowy up there too. I mean, this is going to take time. Now, you can either use shards to do that, but if you're farming for a legend, which I'm probably still going to be farming for a legend unless I just get lucky and roll all of them, I'm going to want to save my shards to level up abilities and donate to the guild. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and try again and see if we can't get a legend now. It just doesn't like me right now. How about now? Yo! That's all right. Well, we can go ahead and get Druid up. Now, I don't want to consume. I just want 1,100. I don't want to go over that, so I don't need that that 1,000 right there. And then we get that, and I'll wait till I get an ordinary in a roll. But we're going to go ahead and take that. Now, he's just 1 off of that energetic. What I am going to do is find someone that needs 3,000, which, he's close enough. So we're going to go ahead and consume that because leveling Thunder God's skill up is important. No doubt about it. So we'll just consume those 2. Yep. And boom, 3 of 9 for Thor, yeah. So you can see that now he does 260% damage, which is really helpful. The harder he hits, the better for me. All right, well, let's go ahead and try this again, and maybe we can roll a legend that we need. Oh, slimes. All right, well, that's fine. Let's go ahead. I really want to get Snowzilla's skill up because him doing more damage, just throwing those snowballs out there is really, really useful. So let's just go ahead and consume all of these. And make sure we don't have any other level 1s out here, which I do, which is good because that one can go to Druid. And we can get Druid's ability up to 3 of 9. Now, this, I got to say, is going to really, really improve my account because, 1, I farm Druid, and 2, I'm leveling up abilities. Abilities are so important in this game, as are talents, even though I know that talents really, it takes a lot of gems to get talents up there. You know, you can roll a lot of them. It's basically like throwing gems away. At least when you're rolling for heroes, you're getting something out of it. And I'm going to continue to roll for the heroes. And how many gems have I burned through? Quite a few, but that's all right. Because really, we want some legends. Come on, legends! No, it doesn't like me today. At least it's paying in some decent slimes. And we're just going off and buying, kind of spamming the button. All right, that's okay. Let's go ahead and get Frosty and get his ability up there a bit if we can, because I'd love to see him at 3 of 9. And let's go ahead and consume those. All right. Oh, wait, we got more to consume, don't we? Consume. Look at all these level 1s I got. Not good. Alright, well, he's 2,000 off. That's not so bad. And let's go ahead and hire with some gems. Okay, well, I might just take a break and do a dungeon run or something because it just seems cold right now. I just can't roll. Alright, get that and that and that. And let's see. Consume. We're 400 off. 300 off. I'm going to at least get his ability up by 1 before we go out there and do some raiding. And legend right here. Nah? Wow, it just doesn't like me right now. That's okay. And we're going to go 2, and we got a 1. No, I'm going to be impatient and just go ahead and go over by 1, but that's all right. Now I've got his ability up to 3 of 9, which is, it's like I said, extremely helpful. Now, if I end up getting very unlucky and don't hit any legends on these rolls, which kind of looking towards it right now, I'm going to go ahead and farm Ninja next, I believe, because I really want that DPS. Now, I get the question all the time, is the Reaper worth farming? Now, the Reaper, if you can farm Dungeon 8, I'd say yes. But where I'm farming right now, No. It's too many shards. It's too much time commitment. You're better off farming something else or leveling abilities until your account is strong enough to do at least dungeon, the dungeon for dungeon 4 Skull 2 for 15 shards, and Here Be Monsters Wave E or even higher. Because on my main account I say yes because I'm able to farm 40 shards a run on Here Be Monsters, and it's like a 95% chance that I'm going to complete it. Then, I'm farming Dungeon 8, Skull 11 for 37 shards a run, so I can pick up a lot of shards a day. If I'm using dungeon refreshes and I just put in 20 hours, probably about 2,000 to 4,000 shards in a day. I mean, that's what I could pick up. But on an account like this, no. I'm not going to. I'm definitely not going to farm the Reaper yet, so what I'm looking at is 3,352, and while I'm doing this, I'm just going to go ahead and refresh them and just give rolling a break for a minute, because it just seems cold. It's just something I like to do. I'm not going to say it's going to help you, it's always going to work, but we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll make sure I got my magic, and we're going to head out to Dungeon 2, Skull 2, because I've shown you the line that I use on Dungeon 2, Skull 1. Well, here's the 5-shard dungeon, and this is the line I like. Now, the only thing that I have to worry about is I drop on this corner right here by this, and if my paladin wanders over here and picks up aggro, I have problems and he's probably going to end up dying. So just try to keep everybody right there. Bring them all in. And this generally keeps a good line where they stay together. Now, Druid being a level 1, I don't know how much he's going to be able to help to stay alive, because he's probably going to get in trouble with these troops. But then again, it is Druid, right? No, he's going to die. That's okay. He's a level 1. He's supposed to die. And there's the Paladin wandering off on that side, but he's got a little help, so it should be alright. And I think I'm going to have to use the Restoration soon. Get that shield up, buddy. Alright, we'll go ahead and use that Restoration and make sure he's full health, because the Executioner's coming on in there, going after Snowzilla. But as soon as Snowzilla starts going off on that proc with those snowballs, it's over. See? Yes. Gotta love Snowzilla. Got high HP. He's a hero that I really do like. AC, I'm not too impressed with. Unless you have a really good talent on AC, he's just, he's okay. I prefer Paladin for tanking. And we're going through here. We can see him at 69%. Doesn't look like I'm going to lose any heroes. And that's generally the way it works. And as soon as that Druid gets a few levels, of maybe up to level 40 or so, I'm going to probably never lose him in this dungeon. Be able to heal the rest of my guys, skip using the Restoration, and it'll just be a drop and toss the phone away and not have to worry about it. And really, that's the goal for that. Alright, come on, Frosty, finish this up. And I better roll a legend. That's all I gotta say. At least I got a couple builders out of it, and I got the skills leveled up. Okay, taking a look at that. And so you can see the hero base right there at 11, and that's plus 22%. That's plus 22% to all of Druid's stats. And, I mean, to take that in reference, now Druid, he's a low level, so let's go ahead and take a look at what, plus 22% would do to Thunder God. I mean, you can look at the attack, plus 22% on that. HP plus 22%. Yes, it's a big buff. Alright, so, and then we got Druid at level 6, not bad, and, well, I've got a few Griffins ready, and I've got 2 builders out, so what I want to do is go ahead and farm some gold, maybe get a tower going, something else going, so here we go. Let's see, what am I looking at? Now, another reason I'm keeping the 3 ordinaries I have is because they're going to bump my might. I'm not going to use them in the garrisons, but when I need to just downgrade a little bit because ratings become a bit hard, I dump them, and I know what the rating pool looks like a bit above me. It's not bad having extra heroes to kind of manipulate the might and control it. So you know what you're dealing with if you upgrade, say, Town Hall, or you upgrade your magic, because magic and troops, that adds a bunch of might, any of those leveling. And right now I'm looking at, well, that's all the gold right there. It seems pretty unprotected. So we're just going to bring in the heroes. Wait a minute to bring in the Griffins just to make it faster. That's one of the things I love about Griffins, is it just speeds up just hit and run gold stealing, because really this account was built as a Smurf, and I went the Griffin route because of that. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and get that gold. I'm really not too worried about the mana, because I'll be able to pick up the mana, and that seems about good enough right there. Didn't take long, 45,000. I really prefer 50,000s for those hit and runs that are quick like that. If someone's got, say 100,000 gold, chances are I'm going to raid them unless it's a really tough setup. But for the most part, I'm looking for easy runs where I'm not going to lose heroes. It's going to be quick. And the more spread out it is, the longer it's going to take, the more chances your heroes split. Even though it might be a raid you can 100%, but yeah, I'd rather skip it and find a better one. because being patient while raiding is extremely important in this game. The more impatient you are, the more you're going to die and just get frustrated at this game and then come back in and die again. That's my experience with it. I've learned to force myself to be patient, and right now I'm seeing 43,000. It's probably all in that vault right there, and not worth the 43,000. Where's all the gold? No. Not a lot. See, I might want to dip the might because, okay, well, here's 100,000, and it's going to be a pain to get. Probably could come in here, take, I don't know, 60,000 quickly. We'll start off opening with the Paladin to tank, get the other heroes in, bring in the Griffins. Got to keep an eye on the Paladin for that restoration use because we're probably going to need to use it now. There we go. He should be fine. We'll take out the heroes right there, the troop camp right there, and we're just going to move in on that gold, get that vault, and as soon as anybody gets in any trouble, we'll just dip. We'll grab a little bit of gold there. Frosty can handle that troop camp if they target him. That would be preferable. And as soon as he gets his proc off, we're good. AC's tanking on the left. And, well, we're still moving through fine. I'm going to pay attention to Frosty right there because I don't want to lose him. Alright, let's go ahead and just get out before we lose anything. And picked up 80,000. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And let's go ahead and see what the cost of a tower is. I believe it is 650,000 because that's what I want. I want the towers to continue to go up. At level, they're 5 now, so at level 7 I get the next range boost, which is very important. Having that range boost plus each level up is another 3,000 HP, which is huge. Like I said, the towers are your tanks and heavy monsters. The higher they are, the better you're going to be able to do, and the more you get. Ooh, look at that. 250,000. I like it, I like it, I like it. Alright, so where do I want to come in? Now, Thunder God's always a problem. Druid's always a problem. And I'm thinking I'm going to come in, because that's going to spin me around. I'm wondering, let's tank those guys with that. And let's let Thunder God just go proc crazy on that. On the Town Hall right there. And hopefully we can take out some of the stuff in the middle with Thunder God. And as soon as we break through this first wave, and their Thunder God comes in, let's get the restoration on to make sure we don't lose him. And we're going to bring in all the troops to support them over there. And that's what I was hoping, Thunder God didn't proc on my... he's procking all over my Griffins. No, he just took out my Griffins. That's alright. Looks like we should be okay. Might lose Thunder God in this raid, but for this much gold, I don't mind losing heroes. And it's going to get me... Hopefully I can get to the target number that I need to go ahead and level up a town hall, or a tower with this. And we're still pushing through, and it's gonna be. Looks like we got an AC versus Paladin over here, and my Paladin's in trouble. He is in trouble. Thank you, Thunder God. Proc on that. That's what I'm talking about. Thunder God is dead now, but Frosty's still there, and Frosty being at the 5 stars he's at, he's got a ton of HP. His ability's up to 3 of 9 now. When he starts tossing those snowballs, heroes start dying just like that. Now he's got to get through this wall right here. And look at that. Druid's still alive. Level 9. I'm loving it. He's keeping my Frosty healed. I probably will go through and pick up the next 30,000 gold. I'll be a little short of the target that I wanted, but that's alright because I can do some hairy monsters and hopefully pick up, a gold. A few gold pickups instead of XP to get that. Or if not, just hold it and wait. No big deal either way. And then we're going to just roll for some heroes as well. There we go. We got the gold. And that's all the gold. Let's go. Go ahead and take our losses. Picked up 237,000. Not too bad. We're 20,000 short. I can live with that. Now, alright, so there's 30,000. That's another thing. 30,000 honor badges. That's another perk to spending is I was able to get that huge bonus of HP. And now I've got 49,000 HP because I'm going to need every penny of that plus, well, the boss fight, which, well... We did our first boss yesterday for Niggy and Friends. We did take care of it. You can see Weirdo and Red Dragon, big hitters right there. They're the guys that basically without them we don't take it down, but that's alright. I was able to get 5th with this account. I was happy with that because, I got a bonus of 1,200 honor badges plus 500. Now if I can just repeat that on a daily bonus, that's a pretty nice bonus. And now in the arena, all I'm doing is staying at that 70 an hour. I don't really do arena turns yet. Now maybe if I roll a succubus right now, hey, maybe that changes. So, alright, well, I'm going to roll, but what hero do I want to take up next? I'm thinking probably AC, because getting that extra time, adding on to that 3 seconds, is a pretty big deal. So, Druid, I do want him to 4-9, but 30,000 is a long ways away, and really that's a shard commitment. That's a farming commitment. And if I'm going to not roll any other heroes, legends, I'm going to need to use those shards to go towards Ninja. that's the next hero I want to farm. Alright, because Ninja is not only good in the arena, he's one of the best heroes in the arena, but he's also very good in Here Be Monsters because he's a DPS guy. He attacks a lot. Now, if he takes aggro, oh, he's going to die. But if you have the proper defense set up, he's not going to take aggro. Alright, so let's go ahead and hire with gems, and let's see what we get here. And, Cyclops, no. And, oh my god, I'm rolling nothing but legendary slimes. My goodness, well, at least AC is going to grab some extra XP right here. And let's go ahead and start getting him up to 3 of 9. Might as well just take everybody up to 3 of 9 that I can. And bada bing, bada boom. He's about halfway there. So, how many gems are we working with? Not very many. Yeah, if I roll through this many gems and don't get legends, it's just really unlucky. And sometimes that's the way this game works. You get unlucky. Now, using an elite, like Assassin's not bad for the arena, but I don't think she's worth the extra might on my account right now. And I'm trying to keep my might as low as possible to make raiding as easy as possible. And once my Druid gets a little better, it's really going to make things a lot easier raiding. So, alright, well, let's go ahead and pop that one more time. And it's just not happening today. So every time I make a rolling video, I just roll nothing, huh? Alright, well, 2,100 gems left. That's not looking so good. And let's go ahead and take AC, and let's go ahead and consume a few more heroes with him. Keep that moving on up. We got any more? Nope. Alright, so I'd hoped at least with the rolls, get AC up to 3 of 9, and I'd still be happy with what was spent, even though I didn't roll legend, because, like I said, I can farm one. You know, farming one is not out of the question. Alright, so they're just not paying me in legends right now. Oh, I want a legend. Alright, so let's go ahead and consume those. Alright, so what do we got gem-wise? Alright, I am going to roll the rest of these in gems, but first thing I'm going to do is a run of Here Be Monsters. We got Druid at level 11 right now. In this first run, he should be able to move up to level 20, no problem. I was thinking, did I want to go out and revive heroes and then farm, but nah, I think I'm good like this. I'm going to lose those troops right there, but that's not a big deal. Once my heroes do revive, I can go out and get that 20,000 very easily. Also, at this might range, I'm not getting attacked very often. You know, from leaderboard raids, I get attacked occasionally, which it's okay, because in a leaderboard raid, if someone, you know, finds you in their battle reports and comes and attack you, or finds you on the leaderboard, you only lose 5% of resources. I know this very well because being, you know, on page 1, 2, 3 for pretty much my whole CC career with my main account, I get leaderboard attacked all the time. That's why I love a defense that doesn't defend well against raids. It means that pretty much anybody can give me a 50% shield, taking only 5% of my gold, as opposed to taking 25% when they're coming through and doing a paid raid. So that's a pretty big deal. Alright, well, going through Wave C here, and as soon as this is over, I'm going to go ahead and roll for some heroes with the rest of the gems and cross my fingers, but that'll be pretty much it for this video after that. I think it's long enough at 28 minutes. Wow, I didn't realize it had been going on so long. But, hey, figured it's the one I actually farmed a Druid. Nothing wrong with a long video. Alright, so we're going through here. Come on, Thunder God. Come on, Thunder God. Alright, but it's also, guys, because I've seen a lot of people saying, you know, I spent so many gems and I didn't roll a legend. Well, guys, it's happened to me too. It happens. Sometimes you're just unlucky in this game. And at other times, you know, you're very lucky. You have 450 gems, you do a triple roll, and you hit 2 legends and a legend slime, and it's like, yes, this game loves me. Then you go spend a bunch and you hit nothing, and it's like, ah. But I've got to say, by spending here, I've made my account much stronger. The adding 2 builders is huge. Also, getting Druid to 3 of 9 is really big, as well as getting the rest of my heroes up to Snowzilla up to 3 of 9. You know, my Thunder God to 3 of 9. AC's going to 3 of 9 next. And then after that, Paladin, he's not too far from 3 of 9. That's really going to help in the arena and Here Be Monsters, because these are my 5 guys right now, unless I roll a different legend. But they're all going to have their place somewhere. And let's see, we're in a little trouble in C4. I don't want to lose any heroes. Did I already lose Druid? Yeah, he's a little bit too low of a level. That's alright, as long as they can spawn on this side and tank those towers first. Okay, that's fine, because they're probably going to split, and some of them are going to go this way, some go that way, which, when they come over here, though, I'm going to have a problem with none of them targeting towers. Are going to be targeting my heroes first. Luckily, the Dino has gone that way. What is Thunder God doing out in the middle of nowhere? Oh, that is odd. He usually does not do that, and I am in trouble on this one. No doubt about it. And what is Snowzilla doing? He's running from them. Oh my god, this is going to be an absolute fail. Yeah, I guess this is about the rolling it's giving me. Alright, now, yeah, that dino, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him. This would be an epic win if I can get through this, because all their heroes are all spread out. I really have not seen anything like this in a Here Be Monsters turn yet. Alright, at least AC's shield was up for a bit, and once he goes down, that's going to be all she wrote. And we ended up losing it. Not so good. We're going to go ahead and just exit out and save that time. But, ooh, wow, that's bad. Okay, well, you know, I got to say, see, I've been at about 9 out of 10 times I'm beating it, which, it's okay. As soon as I get Druid up, you know, a little more, which he's moved up to 15 now. Now, if I would have beat that, he would have been up to 20. But really, I need Druid up over 60 and then, of course, over 80. But it's a work in progress. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and do the hero rolling right now and end this video because I know it is extremely long. All right, we're going to hire with the gems and give it to me. Come on, just one time. No. It doesn't, Castle Clash just doesn't love me today. That's okay. All right, let's see. I at least want to get 1,400 out of that because that would be really nice. All right, now, I don't have many rolls left, so I'm going to do all in one. No. Come on. Oh! Oh, man. How many legendary slime am I going to roll? That is just hilarious. And I'm just going to go ahead and consume it. Be over a bit, but there it is. 3 of 9 for AC. And you can see that goes up another half second, which is pretty big. You know, it's every little bit helps, but, well, here we go. So, really, I'm looking at 650. I can do a 450 roll and give me a ninja. No. Oh, it's just one of those days. And I'm going to go ahead and keep the legends I have in here. I'm not going to consume anything else because I don't think I'm going to get close enough to get my paladin up. So unless I roll another gelatinous slime, which I've got one roll left. So cross your fingers. Give me a ninja, reaper, or pumpkin duke. Oh, ice demon. Yep. All right. Well, that's going to be the end of this video. But I got to say, I'm still really stoked about this account because it's definitely going to get a lot better. It's time to start farming for a ninja. And I kind of like it like that because I want to earn my legends as opposed to just rolling them. I don't mind, you know, getting a few abilities here and there because I got to say shards that they have to go towards my legends and farming them. I'm not going to be able to use them to level up abilities. So being able to put the money in to roll for heroes has really helped the abilities and sped up my progress in this game with my heroes quite a bit. Fortunately, I would have liked to roll a few heroes and did some talent rolls, but hey, not in this one, so we'll see maybe next month when I get paid from YouTube. But, alright, well, that's it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and there's the Druid. Gotta love him. Love the 5/5 talent he came with. Alright, guys, hope you enjoyed. Sand7 out.